Good morning and welcome to Church on the Net. I am so excited to be here with you today, looking back at the blessings that God has done for us. But today we're going to touch on a subject that I think most of us as human beings struggle with, especially men. We're going to look at a verse, Matthew 19:26. Jesus looked at them and said, "With man it is impossible, but with God all things are possible." Each one of my mighty men has a bracelet, a cuff that they wear that says Philippians 4:13, "I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength." As a reminder that there is nothing that we can do, nothing he can't handle. Not a circumstance, not addiction, not a tragedy, not a struggle. He can't and he will not. He'll handle it. We have to ask sometimes. Sometimes we let our pride get in the way of what God has for us, because we think we can do it on our own. And that may work for a while, but not for the long run. See, he knows how things work. And I have men that run from me all the time. Usually it's they feel guilty, or they're doing something they shouldn't do, or maybe I'm too loud, or they don't want to submit to anybody, let alone God. And I hear this phrase all the time when we talk about leaning. Well, I lean on God. Well, my answer to that is you simply cannot lean on God unless you lean on the people that he put in your life. And let me make this quite clear. I enjoy mentoring, but I never undertake a new mentee unless I get a definite, almost verbal, sometimes approval from the Lord. Usually the conversation goes like this after he's brought somebody to my mind and I've been praying for him for a couple of weeks. Usually the conversation goes, "Have you considered my child such and such?" And they may not know him yet. "Yeah, Lord, I've been praying for him." "Well, are you willing?" "Oh, Lord, I'm always willing. If you want to, they're yours." "All right." Sometimes I gotta admit, sometimes I regret it, because, man, I've said this before, not to be mean or anything, but we're kind of stubborn and stupid, and we'd hate to submit. And, about 15 years ago, we got a whole lot of big bodybuilders and wrestlers and professional athletes. And some of those bigger guys are the easiest ones to mentor. I do get told to F off a lot, and I get told off, and it's okay, because I am an ambassador for Christ. I simply do what he asks me, and I try to follow his precepts. When I chase my guys down or go fishing, which on a retreat we'll show you how to fish, it's all for him, not for my own glory. Because I would rather be watching gardening shows or nature shows and just chilling out in my house, or working in my garden myself. That's where I enjoy it the most. Or making really good food. What will you do with this Jesus? Retreats in a couple weeks, and we still have some spots available. You just got to get there. We're still looking for some help if you want to help support our program. But God has been truly so good. I want you to listen to Jesus' words. With men, it is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. So what dream have you given up on? What thing have you tried to take control back of that you should never have done to begin with? What life should you let go of and let him have it? I have had about 6 guys that I've been chasing, and I've kind of decided just to back off a little bit, because I've also learned that the Lord sometimes wants them back because he needs to teach them a lesson, and you do not want to get in the way of the Lord's correction. Doesn't mean that you love them any less. It just means they're going back to the original owner for a while. We're coming up on our 38th anniversary, Monica and I. We've known each other for longer than that. But it's a great testimony of what great love can be, testing the test of times. We don't always get along. I would venture to say we don't always like each other sometimes, but I love her, and I know she loves me. She was just what I needed then, and she has been every day since. What will you do? With God, all things are possible. What are you putting him in a box for that you need to get out? Are you making the cross constrictive? Then it should be freeing. The choice is yours. I love you all. God bless you.